My name is Megan, and I'm going to do a book review on Southern Lady Yankee Spy, the story of Elizabeth Van Loo. Alright, this book was written by Elizabeth R. Varon, who is a very great and talented author in my opinion, according to this book. And I really felt that this book portrayed Elizabeth Van Loo as a really remarkable woman that we really should highlight in our history today, because she's so impactful and she's done such remarkable things. According to the book, Elizabeth Van Loo is a remarkable woman who is most known for her nobility and work as an audacious Yankee spy. But although she has been and still is considered outstandingly controversial, there were very noteworthy events and actions that she has carried throughout her life and have inspired the author. And that she deserves, because she risked a lot to do what she did. Explain what she did later on. Elizabeth Van Loo was born on October 15th, 1818 in Richmond, Virginia, to a very wealthy slave-owning family of northern background. And her family history is very famous, if I might say so myself. Elizabeth's ancestry is compelling, given that her mother, Eliza Lewis Baker Van Loo's father, Hilary Baker, was a passionate patriot during the American Revolution and had served 3 terms as Philadelphia's mayor from 1796 to 1798. In addition to Elizabeth's grandfather's achievements, his wife and children with slaves, estates, land, and money. Although his family was granted with so many things, there were still restrictions to them, especially when it came down to slaves. Eliza Van Loo, which was his wife, was not allowed to free the slaves that were ultimately given to her, but she was allowed to sell them off to someone else if she pleased to do so. As described in the book, Elizabeth and her family had a history of anti-slavery views, which were hidden from the general county and public eye to keep their uplifted title. The Van Loo family helped their slaves live a comfortable life rather than what we know of today, as many slaves have lived. From my perspective, the slaves can be described as free but bonded people, because they lived as free people. Combination of war outbreak and the succession of Virginia. Her views and efforts created a new determination to achieve her. She started off with giving out and dispensing comforts for the Union prisoners during the war. After Van Loo proceeded to help them escape, she ended her Yankee spy journey by running a very modern style intelligence network. Her intelligence network circulated through the Union Army and consisted of blacks, whites, freed, and bonded people. Therefore, the differences in their groups did not stop them from working together while risking their lives for what they have been laboring for and what they believe in. Van Leeuw was regularly under suspicion, but above all that, she did escape from the Confederate grounds along with the Yankee soldiers. And take care of the family, have a husband, and not really have a voice. Although these morals did overtake the South, she broke those boundaries and she did the unthinkable at the time. What I mean by the unthinkable is that nobody in the South would think that a Southern lady would betray them by going to the Yankees and taking on such a high role of being a spy, controlling a whole spy group, and helping Yankee soldiers escape from the Confederates. After the people of Richmond, Virginia heard about this, the people who were against a Southern lady doing these things immediately reported it to the authorities and pled that after these events she was publicly rewarded, but the people of Richmond, Virginia who disagreed with what she did led to her dismissal. As a result of her dismissal, she did die poverty-stricken and unheard of again until this lovely book written by Elizabeth R. Varon. But to this day, Elizabeth is a faithful slave-holding, wealthy Richmond citizen, combined with the fact that she betrayed the southern region. In my opinion, Elizabeth R. Varon brought back new life into the timely and remarkable woman who was more amazing than anyone has ever thought. Varon depicted Elizabeth Van Leeuw in a new light that is bigger and brighter than ever before. Varon is a talented author and gave more information and details about a forgotten legend. I highly suggest for you guys to check out the book, Southern Lady Yankee Spy, The True Story of Elizabeth Van Leeuw. Thank you for joining in, and I'll see you later.